Get this real quick. All right, well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the White Sands Self-Care Community Group. I am your host, Laura Cross, and as you know, we are all about providing those education resources, connection, and collaboration to support you on your self-care journey. Recently, I had the pleasure of meeting the gentleman here, Bogdan Chugunov, and he has such an amazing story. He has so many stories, but we wanted to at least be able to share with you because I know a lot of us get frustrated, with Western medicine and having medicines and stuff thrown at us. But Bogdan is a cancer survivor. He had a tumor removed in 2005 and found that Western medicine for him was not keeping him, healthy the way he needed to be. So he spent time flying around the globe, going to different countries, and basically finding countries that had a zero rate of having that kind of cancer. From there, he visited New Zealand, Brazil, Turkey, Mongolia, Uruguay, and all of this. And the part I love most is he's used himself for as we would call a guinea pig or a laboratory rat, to try all these things. But it helped him change his life and his business course. So he is now into the natural supplements and the functional foods importer and distributor. He's the brand owner of Be Magic and Health Republic. And we wanted to at least just bring some information, at least in education, to give you some options and know that there's other things out there. So Bogdan, please tell everybody a little bit about the journey, what you've discovered. And I know you can tell them about the difference of Manuka honey. And
thank you very much, Laura. Hello, audience of Mindful Mondays. Indeed, my name is Bogdan Chugunov. I am former Ukrainian immigrant settled in Brooklyn, New York. So I'm sorry in advance for my broken English. But same time, as Laura said, in 2005, my gastric tumor was removed surgically. And I met with Western medicine that from one hand provided a great, outstanding services. But on other hand, Western medicine doesn't provide care about after survival period, what to do. And what I learned that American medicine reading word prevention absolutely differently than Eastern European medicine. My great respect to Angelina Jolie, who did something really, really, really strong in course of following a prevention cancer. That's what I understand word prevention, to do something in advance. Do not permit that bad to happen to us. That's what my prevention. And what my gastroenterologist told me, Bogdan, to prevent your cancer coming back, just make your colonoscopy and endoscopy as often as your health insurance permits. And I said, that's it? That's you call prevention? And he said, yes, there is no any other solution. That's actually why I decided to take my fate into my own hands. And that's how I started my business, bringing this natural product to United States. In fact, now from 2023, I do understand how naive I was. I thought, wow, that's a Bogdan, cancer survivor, not comparing himself to a Jesus and his small network of 12 people that after a couple centuries transform in zillion followers. But I try to get a family of followers in a number of 300 people or families just to try to copy my consumption protocol. This is not a diet. It's a real consumption protocol. to transform couple American proverbs. 1 teaspoon of Manuka honey keep one teaspoon a day keeps a doctor away. That's about Manuka honey. Manuka honey is a really unique product that been imported from New Zealand to United States. And since 2019, let me say 80% of Manuka honey packing facility in New Zealand belongs to Chinese nation. Nothing against Chinese people. They're great, hardworking people. But business mentality, my dear friends, my dear audience, is different from Western business mentality. For some reason, they have a magic wand. They can make 15 kilos of Manuka honey from one. Unfortunately, that's why, my friends, now you can see Manuka honey everywhere, in the grocery store, in supermarkets, in Costco, in BJ, whatever you want, for any price you want. $75 a kilo. It's a price of Manuka honey raw in New Zealand. That's why I wonder how people in United States can buy a jar of Manuka honey for $15.99 retail. This is physically impossible. But who am I, a small guy from Brooklyn with broken English, to tell people, do not buy this piece of crap. This is not a Manuka honey. Indeed, such counterfeit or adulterated product works very badly for my brand, because people who follow trends buy this product, consume it, and got no health effect. And they said, what this BS is, it doesn't work, and forget about Manuka honey. Again, they never come back for Manuka honey, regardless of how many words I'm gonna spend telling it's a very healthy stuff, it's gonna prevent you from contracting respiratory disease or gastrointestinal disease, and blah, 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 blah. But FTC, Federal Trade Commission, prohibits me to tell you, my dear friends, that any supplements indeed gonna help you to keep your doctor away, because American society grown up under a paradigm of FDA and big pharma. That's why I stay in conflict, in permanent conflict with American naturopathic and osteopathic doctors who like to prescribe you, my dear listeners, capsules, tablets, and jellies. Unfortunately, I know the process of manufacturing these capsules, jellies, and tablets. A lot of fillers over there, and all vitamins, all macro and micro elements that declare on these supplements label are synthetic. Our body, doesn't matter who created us, God or Mother Nature or whatever, we never been designed to consume synthetic stuff. But because America have 1 millionth attorney chain on the bottom of Atlantic Ocean, what is that? It's a good start, American proverb said, like an anecdote. Yes, we live in the United States where law is prevailing, and everybody worry about what happened if. That's why I met with such dilemma. Naturopathic doctor wants to assist their patients, but they don't they do worry to prescribe, for example, shilajit or manuka honey or bee propolis extract or Siberian cedar sap oleoresin. All these products designed for different health problems, but they got scared to prescribe this product. And model B2C, which is decoded business to customers, doesn't work. Doesn't work model B2B. That's why, my dear friends, I try to apply for your suggestion, for your conscience, what to do, how to tell people to consume something natural, to supply your body, your main doctor, with all necessary supplements that body needs. And trust me, your body gonna know how much every elements, nutrients, supplements, vitamins it needs today, tomorrow, after 1 year. We are living organism. We are not constantly need vitamin B in 0.3 grams per day. No, with age, we need it more or less. More cadmium or less zinc. It depends. Our duty, I think, I truly believe in that, is to provide, to offer our body such macro and micro elements. And how to know how to provide such number, it's like 84 macro and micro elements we need to consume every day. I found shilajit. Shilajit, or in Europe they call it mumio. It's a very important natural stuff, 60 million years old. Not many people knows how it was created. I know. So if you are really interested, please ask Laura, and she gonna forward it me to you to me, and I'm gonna respond to you. I try to educate people absolutely for free. Some people asking me, Bogdan, are you crazy? Some people charging $120 for 15 minutes for such education. I don't have any licenses. I don't pretend to be a medical doctor. As you said, I am a guinea pig. I try all this supplement on myself every day, every week, every month, every year. I set up an experiment on me. I am a live or walking experiment result. Let me say a clinical trial result, but only me, an army of one. Of course, I get my radio show on Russian speaking radio a couple years ago, and I have couple followers, couple dozen of followers. They calling me every week and telling me and share information. So I do collect in what age, in what gender, and what supplements help assist people. But I am not licensed to share such information with general public. That's why, and only why, I try to contact with naturopathic doctor, osteopathic doctor, holistic health or integrative medicine practitioners. Dear friends, if you know someone curious, smart, professional, who doesn't scare of being outlaw, give him or her my email address and my phone number. I'd like to meet such people, to tell them about many naturopathic doctors on the other side of the ocean knows for many, many years. That's why I am here with you, Laura. That's why I try to share my knowledge on one hand with general public and to expect any solution from general public listeners on the other hand. What can you tell about me?
And I appreciate you coming on. A lot of people have, know that if that are in the holistic, world anyway. You get those what we call buzzwords, or this is the new thing. And, once big companies jump on that, like you said, they put synthetics in it, they make it cheaper, but it's not effective. It's actually more harmful, but it starts to become all about the bottom dollar and profits. So your product, on the other hand, is a more pure product, and it doesn't have the synthetics, so obviously, anyone that's in the natural, I believe, knows natural stuff normally costs more, but and holistic is, for me, is huge. I'm not saying medicine doesn't have its place. For some people it does. I've been down that road, but I personally like it to find more things that are holistic that can help solve different things. So
let me be clear, absolutely. I am not against traditional medicine. I broke my leg a year ago. What kind of holistic health gonna help me? Of course not. I apply to hospital. They screw my leg in two places. But my doctor told me, okay, with these two fractions, Bogdan, I'm gonna see you walking in 6 months. I said, you know what, my dear doctor, I cannot afford 6 months. I start consuming shilajit. I start to consume Siberian cedar sap oil resin, and I met this doctor over 6 weeks. He didn't believe that that person he operated 6 weeks ago just standing in front of him. He asked me what you did. I told him. And in that room, he was honest to me. He said, Bogdan, I am not permitted to share your experience with my patient. Honestly, but that's not right, I think. That's not really right. That's
no,
why
but as individuals, we have that right to make that choice for ourselves.
Yes, absolutely. But how to let people know about that? People trust doctors. People don't trust Bogdan Chugunov from Brooklyn, New York. People trust their doctors.
I've had some past experiences. I don't always trust doctors myself, so I take it with a grain. I always try to go in educated, and I think education is important, and ask the right questions and not just assume that they know everything. So, but I am really glad you were able to have the time. I know the internet broke up a little bit. I apologize for that, but I'm really glad you had the time to be able to share all that with us, and definitely want people to reach out if you're interested in knowing more. I think he's got a fantastic product, and if you're one of those people that are into holistic things, supplements, like you said, that can help heal, because we want to be preventative. I think we have too much of being, proactive or reactive, I should say, instead of proactive. Yes, be reactive, so you don't have to worry about it about it later. Is there any last words you want to share with people before we go today?
My dear people, if you want to live a little bit longer in healthy body, please invest into your own health. Real estate in American English should be first read as your own health, your body, not dwelling. You, only you, because without health, you're not going to enjoy any dwellings, anything. Stay healthy, live longer with Be Magic.
Thank you, Bogdan. I greatly appreciate you joining us this afternoon. Everybody, if you got questions, I will have all of Bogdan's contact information in the comments below. It'll also be in the description with the channel when this goes up on the YouTube channel. And I want to thank everybody for joining us. Make sure you tune in next week when we have Mark Fox from Rizona Health with Vibes. It's about magnetic frequencies, another natural healing, because you know me, I'm all about natural. So keep in mind that self-care is not selfish, but it's essential for a healthier you. And thank you very much again for joining us today.